So here we are, as July winds down, we still have most of these flowers blooming. This is the garden at the driveway. You can see there's a mix of daylilies and a variety of colors. There's a really pretty one in the back. There's a double flower right there. That's a pretty one. All the marigolds are still blooming. There's some nice black-eyed Susans. Those are always nice to have. So many pretty plants. You can see how, as gorgeous as these daylilies are, they really are made better with the introduction of some annuals. So once you get your basic perennials in, whether they're daylilies or hostas or whatever you might have, then you can go ahead and plant your annuals to support it. Whether you're looking for contrasting colors or heights or even bloom times, you can adjust all of those things to get the most out of your garden. As you can see, many of these daylily plants are actually in decline, but there are other late bloomers or rebloomers that are still looking very strong here. Even the hydrangeas seen better days. Wow, look at all that. This one, I believe, is called a moss flower. Looks like maybe a seed got dropped here and it just grew on its own. Here are those Asian lilies. You can see there are fewer. Many of them have been deadheaded. You can see all the blooms on the ground there. Fields of lilies. These are those really pretty Asian lilies here. It's almost like a walk through paradise, isn't it? So many different plants and colors and variations. The clematis is still going. The hostas are flowering. Daylilies are still going strong. Let's see what we've got over here. More hostas. And here across the road is a beautiful row of lilies in bloom. Boy, aren't they pretty. A little bit smaller flower, but very bright. Here's the next garden. Because of the trees here, it's pretty shady, so this is a great spot to plant a variety of hostas. You'll notice that the plants that need more light are planted farther away, and the hostas can go right up around the base of the tree. And of course, we have tons more daylilies that are still blooming. Here's a pretty one. Got a nice ruffled edge. And I like this one too. They are pretty. Boy, the spider plants are going crazy over here. This garden is just so full. So full of flowers and blooms and color. Really makes for an interesting garden. You can tell somebody knows what they're doing when they put this one together. I hope you can get some ideas from these too. Here's our hybridizing garden. You can see all the many tags that we're using to select the best option as we get our parents together and see what sort of children they bear. Here's another look from the edge of the water feature. Those canna lilies that were planted by seed are actually coming up pretty nicely.